Tater, last time, well, the only time I've ever seen you was on video up until today. First time meeting you, but it was here at this track that I saw you taking a spin on the track. Tell me about it.
Yes, sir. We done good that weekend. We cut a tire down and had to go to the back of the heat race. In fact, we made it in the race. We started back in the feature race. Feel like we was gaining a few spots and passed a few people. And Jason Price, he turned me in the wall. Kind of made me mad. I jumped out of the car, going, go down there and talk to him about it. Well, he didn't want to talk about it. He revved his motor up and turned the car sideways and flipped me through the air. And that was pretty much the end of it.
Now, you've seen that video on the internet, hadn't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's been seen by quite a few folks. What's your take on the video? That was pretty scary, wasn't it?
Not really. I've done scarier stuff. I mean, they say it was scary, but it didn't really bother me none.
Did it hurt you at all?
No, it didn't hurt me at all.
Okay. Now you mentioned you've done some other scary stuff. You tell me that you want to be a stunt man, or
Yes, sir,
had aspirated to do that. What types of things have you done in the past?
I jumped the school bus right here on front straightaway. I cleared the school bus with a Datsun 210. One time I cleared it about 4 times. Monster trucks were scared to jump. So I took a car. I was doing a tough truck that night, and my cousin said, "Hey, I think you can jump that school bus." So I went around the top of the racetrack and I come down through the pit area. I hit about 4th gear and I cleared it, and the crowd went wild. So the next night we sure enough put on a show for them.
What'd you do the next night?
We jumped it backwards the next night. I done all kinds of stuff. And the bad thing about it, the car didn't even have one seatbelt. It went across my lap.
Oh, really?
And the seat was broke. So when it was a good thing, because when I land, I could just lay back. It wouldn't throw me up into the dashboard. So.
What other things have you done other than that?
Jumped through a blazing wall of fire on the front straightaway. I got stuck. I got stuck in it, and a buddy had to come pull me out. I almost burned up that time. That's the only time I've ever been scared in my life.
You couldn't get out of it?
I couldn't get out. The hay bales had the door stuck, and it was probably 20-foot flames. So that was the only time I really ever been scared.
All right. Any other crazy things you done?
Yeah, I jumped through a Winnebago too on the front straightaway.
Tell me about that.
It was fun. Well, they had another guy actually doing the show. Well, the crowd was booing him. They all started chanting my name, so I took his car and jumped through the...
You stole his car?
Yep.
Did you get in trouble for that?
No, I didn't get in trouble.
What did he say? You probably saved him.
Well, the guy, he was mad about it, but the racetrack wasn't mad because the crowd went wild, and that's all they wanted.
You seem to be a crowd favorite around here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I packed the stands quite a few nights up there doing stunt shows, and I'd like to do it again, but they just don't allow it around here no more. Well, they had the opportunity to do it again. But.
Well, tell me about the class you run. I understand you won a championship last year.
Yes, sir. I won the first championship last year. I've been racing hobby. Well, it used to be enduro when I was a kid, but they moved it up to hobby. I've been racing that all my life. And last year I come out for the first time I run a full season. I won the first championship. It was hard. I led the points from first to the end of the year. A couple good wrecks, a couple good fights. So it was a tough year.
That's part of racing, ain't it?
Yeah, part of racing. It was a tough year. Battled I won it by 3 points at the end. So
a close race.
Yeah, it's real close.
Well, what do you see for 2013?
Well, I see for 2013, I like to compete for another championship, but I just ain't able to this year. My kids are playing travel ball, gonna go play in the World Series, so can't spend money on both of them. So I just make it out here a couple times. Main thing, I want to win one of the big races. States or nationals. That's my main thing.
The state's going to be in September, so you're going to get a couple of good practices in before then.
Yeah, I'm going to be back next weekend. I got my new motor back yesterday, but I ain't have time to put it in the car. I don't want to rush it, so I'll be back next weekend to give them. Now,
we talked about you doing the stunts and all. That's what you really want to do, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, if I had a choice, yes, I'd do stunts because, hey, stunt shows, you can pack the stands with a lot of people and you ain't got to really give out a lot of money, but you can make a lot of money, so
Can we expect any stunts from Tater Holmes this year?
If the racetrack would allow it, I'd set up a house trailer out there and go through one end to the other and line it with some dynamite and explode it when I went to it. If they allow me, but
Well, you gonna talk to them about it?
Oh yeah. All I need is a couple people that are willing to help out. I believe they'd do it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do me a favor. If you get that set up, call us and we'll come over here and we'll film it.
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today.
Anytime.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.